Have you seen the latest article in regards to Arizona lawmaker John Gillette? Hakeem Jeffries is calling for Arizona legislators to hold Representative John Gillette accountable for comments made about Representative Pramila Jayapal. Gillette claims she urged overthrow of the government, but the video shows nonviolent tactics. John Gillette is a radical, hypocrite individual who has made several outrageous statements and has shown a hatred for women and people who are obvious minorities. He actually said that Jayapal should be hanged. He's also made other statements that government officials are overlooking.
Representative Hakeem Jeffries, the House Minority Leader, is calling on the Arizona legislature to take action in this situation. So let's break it down. Here's what happened. A social media account called the Patriot Oasis posted a 30-second video clip without context last week of Representative Pramila Jayapal of Washington State, who said Democrats need to be, quote, strike ready and street ready. The post goes on to tag FBI Director Kash Patel, saying this is a clear call to violence. It's Representative Gillette's response that is raising eyebrows now. So here is that response posted under the username AZRepGillette. Representative John Gillette is from the Kingman area. It goes on to say, quote, until people like this that advocate for the overthrow of the American government are tried, convicted, and hanged, it will continue. He goes back and forth with several commenters defending his post, saying that strike ready is a call to Antifa. Now, by contrast, Representative Gillette called the January 6th rioters political prisoners. In other posts to social media, now they have all since been pardoned. Now, Representative Jayapal from Washington State released a statement about the lawmaker's comment, saying, quote, an elected member of the Arizona State House of Representatives called for me and those who advocate for nonviolence resistance training to be tried, convicted, and hanged. Going on to say this is appalling, unacceptable, and dangerous from anyone, but particularly from an elected official. We have reached out to Representative Gillette and also reps for Republican lawmakers for comments, but we have not heard back. So Scott and Tess will keep you updated once we hear back from either parties.
But what about John Gillette's own past? He was accused by some women of sexual harassment and has shown a pattern of violence against women. Why is John Gillette still in the public eye, you might wonder? Well, just look around and listen. What is it about John Gillette? What is his hatred with women? Is he in the closet? Does John Gillette belong to the Little Rascals Women Haters Club? Look at all these headlines. Complaints against Gillette. Improper touching, excessive force, unauthorized investigation, profanity, etc. What is America coming to with people like this in the limelight? Is this really who we Americans are? Is this really who we support? Gillette represents the state of Arizona and should be removed immediately. Just look at the other politicians who have supported this. Hildy Angus, Sonny Borelli, Leo Biazucci. Remember these faces when it comes time to vote because birds of a feather always flock together. We have yet another hateful, evil politician who goes on some kind of a rampage for the greater part of his life, attacking women. How many women have come forward against this loser? Is John Gillette a rabble-rouser or an agent provocateur? What is his agenda, really? This person has been a violent individual since he was investigated more than 40 times during his 13 years of patrolling, according to State Journal Register. Men like this should not be around any women whatsoever.
John Gillette, LD30, Arizona House of Representatives. Quick pitch to go look at my new website. It's up, it's running, it's done. It's electgillette.com. A few things you can do there. One, you can check your voter registration.
Men like this expose themselves over and over and over again for having a violent attitude and making hate-filled, disgusting statements. John Gillette has a very distorted way of addressing the public, but the public continues to accept it. John Gillette is a disgusting representation of the Republican Party, and truly, this person is no Republican. Here's another juicy piece of information from an article where two women came forward accusing Gillette of sexual harassment. Was Gillette a road deputy or a good cop? John Gillette resigned last month after court ruled that internal affairs files concerning him. So why did John Gillette resign if he was so innocent? Would you resign if you were innocent? Or did Gillette have so many formal complaints lodged against him that he figured the investigation would bring some kind of charges against him and he should get out quick? Listen, because this is very clear. This guy John Gillette is literally a ticking time bomb who contradicts himself and can't keep his beliefs in order. In other words, he's a double-minded stooge and he needs to move on.
up, listen to the testimony. You'll be surprised at all you'll learn from it. Thanks. Have a good day.